guys, it is Wednesday morning. As you can see, Monster Bright's already got some work out there. Gary's actually getting ready to leave town, so we have to take a few minutes to say goodbye to him before we get to work. And he's off. He's got a long trip heading back to New York today. Probably get back home tomorrow night. I don't think he's gonna do the whole thing in one trip. But Gary, when you see this, thanks for coming. I really appreciate you coming down and hanging out with us. Definitely got to do it again sometime. You know, I'd like to really do it more often. You know, as for those of you watching, Gary and I grew up together. We've been friends since we were like 12 years old. But now he lives in New York and I live in North Carolina, and we just don't get to see each other as often as we like. But weekends like this are awesome that he can take the time to come hang out with us.
He's got this little pump kicking out here.
Well, guys, the morning started off a little bit slow. And remember, in yesterday's video, I told you that today we had 0 sales. So hopefully we beat it. And we did. This gentleman right here behind me is John. He is actually one of our subscribers and just happened to be standing here. So he bought a quart of primary oil, which puts our sales up for the day 1,200%. Yeah. Still only a $12 sale, but at least we're up. I really appreciate you coming by. It's good meeting you.
Yes, sir. Good to meet you.
All right, looks like you got a bike pulled in, maybe another customer.
Lighting inside of it, all you some steps, 2,000 brake lines. There'll be a connector like plug in.
All right, guys, after JD left, we ended up getting another motorcycle in on an oil change, and then there's 2 more in the lift right now. There's 1 in line. So beating last year's sales definitely was not a problem. We're good. Can't go down from here. So even if it's not a good day, it's still a better day. Those of you that were into AMA superbike racing back in the 90s will appreciate the color scheme on this. Like the old Smoke Joes. Guys, now that we're caught up, another thing we have to do is change the oil on Wes and Cindy's RV. So Joey and I, we're on our way over there. We're going to drain the oil. Now we also have a Amsoil bypass system on Wes's RV, so we're going to have to change that filter out as well. All right, guys, we forgot the filter removal, but here you can see got the regular engine oil filter. This is the tall, skinny one, and that big, thick black one is for the bypass system. Hi guys, so in this Ultra Classic here, we are trying to diagnose a problem with not having any brake feel in the lever. The customer had actually asked us to bleed it out, and we just assumed there was air in the system. But what happened was we bleed it all out, everything was great. The second the bike started rolling, we would lose brake. You come to a stop, you pump it back up, and it would work fine. The second it started rolling again, we'd lose brake. So I went to go check to see if the rotors were warped. And I'm thinking that as the warp came through, it was spreading the pads out, and then you lose that space. So while I'm riding, I was able to build pressure back up in it, but still not very good brake pressure. So I got away, just started looking down, and I could just see the warp. I've never seen a rotor that warped before in my life. Now, we did just have an accident with this just before the problem started, so I'm assuming it was from an impact, because there's no way that this is a normal wear or overheating warp, and there's no signs of overheating anyways.
Yeah, because I got to put a heavy trailer down. Yeah, but I can help. Hi, I'm Don out of Woodbridge, Virginia. I had an accident shortly before Atlanta. Unfortunately, I had a blowout at 87 miles an hour. It was a little rough, but I got up smiling because I know God had another day for me. It flipped me about 14 to 15 times, but the trailer stayed up on its side. I went to the hospital at 12 o'clock. They had me out at 5. I got back on the bike, headed back to Myrtle Beach. 5 days later, and here I am, safe and sound. God gave me all. Welcome to Myrtle Beach Bike Week.
Hey Adam, you got to be my friend Glenn. I know a lot of his subscribers are pretty impressed with
How you doing, Glenn?
I'm doing good.
Tom's mileage at 300 and something and Roger's mileage at 200 and something. You got to see his gold wing. Glenn, you want to show him what you get on this bike?
I got 200 and almost 215,000 on it. It's a 16 I bought in 17.
Now that's the bike you bought in 16.
Yep.
This one?
It's a 16 I bought it in 17.
You got that 2 and change
215 almost.
in the past 5 years. Now what about the bike you had before this?
I had a 1500 Goldwing and I got 1,055,000 on that one.
Holy, so what's that, 16 years for over $1 million?
Yeah, 16 years I put a million miles on.
That's the quickest I've ever heard. I know a bunch of million-mile guys, but no one, they're usually 30, 40 years into it. Now, how many miles do you think you have, underneath your total?
Total, I think I figured out this spring or whatever, I'm at about 2 million.
2 million.
On just Goldwings. I just cut my Goldwings and not any of my other bikes.
You mind if I ask your age?
I am 57.
You're an inspiration, Glenn.
Thanks, man.
Hey, get out there and ride your bikes. I'm sick of seeing 10-year-old bikes with 5,000 miles on them.
Welcome to Myrtle Beach Bike Week.
guys, Wednesday night ended up being a little bit busier than we thought. As you see, it is 10 p.m. The bike is still running. We still got customers in the shop, and we still have a bike on the lift. Now that bike is done, we're getting ready to take it down here in just a moment. Give it a little bit more time, see if more comes in, and we may close it up. All right, guys, it is 10:37 p.m. 20 minutes to 11. It's kind of slowed down, died off. I think we're going to call it tonight. We're going to close up shop for the evening. And I'll probably run over to Beaver Bar and get a little footage there. All right, guys, check it out. I'm up here at the gas station topping the bike off, and Katie decided to order a few different aromas of the Wild Willage fuel fragrance. So, can you smell that? It smells like freedom. Yeah, it smells like freedom with a hint of grape.
Hey guys, coming at you from here. Oh, this place with this guy with this thing.
Get nachos up here.
All right, for this next song, I want everybody.
This is him in her office. Welcome to FXR, where we got all your CBD, Delta 8, Delta 9, and Delta 10 accessories, alright? Delta 8 is an indica-based THC. It's more of a downer, head lazy sleep aid. Delta 10 is more of an upper energetic, daytime energetic. And you got 9 kind of in between. Get you right, cool, calm, and collect. Yeah, it's FXR. Go check us out. We got topical cream, CBD, full spectrum, broad spectrum, isolate, a little bit of everything. We located on 2811 Highway 17 South, North Myrtle Beach. We also have multiple locations such as Gatlinburg, Virginia Beach, and Greensboro. FXR.com. Check us out. I'm out.
Gummies, cards, edibles, all of it. Check us out. Bike Week 2020.
Hey, just want to let you know something, man.
Awesome.
Just want to let you know.
guys, before we close this video, I got to give Monster Bright LEDs a shout out. They took Laura's motorcycle and lit it all up, and I think they did an absolutely fantastic job with it. All right, guys, well, that is it for day 6 here at Myrtle Beach Bike Week. It's hard to believe, 6 days already in, and today was a really good sales day compared to last year. Remember, we started this day out, I told you, last year was a big fat 0. So realistically, if we made $1, we would have been 100% up. $2 would have been 200% up. So yeah, we were like a gazillion dollars up or something like that. I don't know how to, I'm not a good mather. I can't do that math in my head. But compared to last year, we did fantastic. It still wasn't a super, oh my God, busy day, but I'm happy with it. Very happy with it. So with that, we're gonna close this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. And until the next time I see you, keep those engines running.